Hello, my Dargons. It is I, the one and only DragonTamerRuiz, back from the dead as it were, bringing you guys an analysis video of sorts. In today's video, we'll be going over the Strength Festival Kaneki, the Dark Festival Arima, and as well as a bonus Light Haise from the premium banner from before. With each unit, we will be going over their base stats at level 80, both before and after accounting weapon upgrades and mastery, their abilities, and their skills with their damage output, if they do damage, that is. When calculating damage, I will not be taking into account the enemy's defense, durability, buffs/debuffs, or their attribute. Attribute being whenever they are light, dark, strength, speed, or intelligence. Now, let's get started. Strength Festival Kaneki, out of the box at level 80, has 900 HP, 570 attack, 320 defense, 4 AP, and 2 durability. When taking into account his weapon upgrades and his abilities, his HP goes from 9,000 to 12,000, thanks to the extra 3,000 from his third ability. His strength goes from that measly 570 to 770, to the extra 200 thanks to his first ability. Then his defense goes from 320 to 720, to the extra 400 from his second ability. Kaneki's AP goes from at 4 to 10 from upgrading his weapon up to level 7, and his measly 2 durability goes to 7 durability from upgrading his weapon to level 9. Quickly going over his abilities, his first ability increases his max attack by 200, his second ability increases max defense plus 400, his third ability increases max HP by plus 3000, and his fourth ability completely prevents paralysis, which can come in handy in later incidents. And finally, his mastery ability, which he will unlock once he gets his mastery up to 100%, is increase your attack by 1.5 times for 1 turn after inflicted break on a target. It can come in handy. Next up are his skills at level 1, and with 10 weapon upgrades. It is 1.5 times your attack and restore 5% of your HP for 3 turns. Deals attack times 1.4 damage to one enemy 5 times. With 770 attack, we multiply that by 1.5, equaling into a total attack of 1,155. After that, we multiply the 1,155 by 1.5, multiply the 1.5 by 5 damage since it attacks 5 times, with him ending up doing 8,085 damage. Now we will bring him up to 100% mastery, and with his skills at level 5, it does 1.75 times your attack and restores 25% of your HP each turn for 3 turns, can come in handy. Deals attack times 1.4 damage to one enemy 10 times. Now let's change the 1.5 multiplier to 1.7, and doubling the amount of times he attacks, he hits for a total of 18,856 damage. Now, as a festival unit, he'll be better than most premium units, and while he is vastly outshined by Dark Festival Arima, he is still a decent strength addition to anyone's team at the current state of the game. He has okay damage output, and he can sustain himself HP wise without having to worry about a healer on your team. With 25% HP for 3 turns, he will heal himself for a total of 75% of his HP, which is nothing to shy from. Like that's that's basically his entire HP bar minus like a quarter, you know? Now, the unit that most people should be chasing if they were summoning on this festival is Dark Festival Arima. With his base level 80 stats without including weapon grades or mastery, he has a whopping 11,400 HP, an incredible 1,220 strength, an amazing 600 defense, a measly 2 AP, however that is fixed as you upgrade him, and 5 durability. Now with the inclusion of his abilities, his HP stays the same at 11,400, his attack goes up by 400 from his first ability, raising his attack to an insane 1,620. His already great defense is raised further by plus 100 from his second ability, making it 700. His AP goes from his measly 2, jumping to an 11 AP thanks to his weapon upgrades and mastery ability. And his durability goes from 5 to a terrific 15 from his weapon upgrades and third ability. Yeah, that's a lot. Now let's talk about his abilities a bit more before I overhype him any more than I may already have. Starting with his first ability, it increases max attack by plus 400, second ability increases max defense by plus 100, third ability increases max durability by 3, and his last ability completely nullifies evasion ability. no one's going to escape from the insane amount of damage he can do, but they could still technically block it, Kek. His mastery ability isn't 100% needed to deal massive damage, however it is a nice cherry on top. Increases max AP by +5, making his 6 AP, which is still a good amount, like don't get me wrong, to 11. Yeah, now let's go over his skills and damage. This unit, this monster's skill at level 1 is 1.75 times your attack and increases your evasion rate by 20% for 3 turns. We're not done yet. Deals attack times 1.4 damage to one enemy 6 times. Where should I start? Multiply his 1,620 attack by 1.75, making it a total of 2,835. Then multiply that by 1.4. We'll multiply that 1.4 by 6, of course, because it's 6 times that he attacks the enemy, blah 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 blah, making him at skill level 1, 0 mastery, to a total of 23,814, already outdamaging the Strength Festival Kaneki when he's at skill level 5. What's that? You wonder what his damage at skill level 5 is? Oh, don't worry, my little Dargons. I will try to endure this for you. His skill at level 5 is 2.0 times your attack and increases your evasion rate by 30% for 3 turns. Deals attack times 1.4 damage to one enemy 10 times. Now replace the already 1.75 times multiplier with a 2.0 times and his 6 times attack to 10, and he'll deal a total of a whopping 45,360 damage. Yeah, he's one you're going to want to go for. Now, Arima is a terrific unit out of the box, and he only gets better when he increases weapon level and mastery. Even in the current state of Reinvoke in Japan, he's still a top tier unit, and I highly recommend that you go for him. He increases his own attack, and even has a 20% chance to evade enemies' attacks if they, somehow survive his original attack. Not to mention he's one tough nut to crack in terms of durability. He's definitely the better out of the two. Now, for the bonus unit, let's move on to Light Haise, currently available on the premium banner and is unfeatured in the festival banner. Fun facts, because he's worth it. Now for Light Haise, Quink's Squad Mentor. He's mainly meant to be a support / durability breaker unit, so his stats aren't too important, but here we go anyway. To start things off, he starts with 8,800 HP, 550 attack, increase that by plus 300 from his first ability, and then it's 850, pretty decent, 300 defense, and then increase that 300 defense by an extra 300 from his second ability, making it 600 defense like the Arima's base defense. And then his 4 AP increases from 4 from his weapon upgrade and another 4 from his mastery ability, making it a decent 12 AP. And 5 durability going up by 7 from his weapon upgrades and another bonus 2 from his third ability, making it 1 off from Arima's max durability at 14. We're rushing through his abilities. His first ability increases max attack by 300, second ability increases max defense by 300, third ability increases max durability by 2, fourth ability completely prevents attack down, which it's alright, it's not the best. And finally, ending with his mastery ability, increases max AP by plus 4. Now his skill is what's important, not for its damage, but for its overall general purpose. His level 1 skill is 1.5 times attack of front row allies for 3 turns, that includes himself. Deals attack times 1.2 damage to one enemy 6 times and reduces durability by 3. So to calculate damage, just because, we start off with his 850 attack, multiply that by 1.5, then that becomes 1,275, then proceed to multiply that by 1.2, multiply that 1.2 by 6 because of the 670 attacks the enemy, equaling a total of 9,180, which isn't a lot. However, he's meant to buff his allies and potentially break the enemy to continue combos. That's where his main use comes from. But again, to stick with this pattern that we're doing, let's talk about his level 5 skill, because it does get better. His level 5 skill does get better, like most skills do, and it is 1.75 times the attack of front row allies, again including himself, for 3 turns. Deals attack times 1.2 damage to one enemy 10 times, helping us increase that combo count, and reduces durability by 5. Again, the important parts to pay attention to are the attack buff and the durability damage. However, again, following pattern here, we will multiply his attack by 1.75 instead of 1.5 and change it to 6 times to 10 times, making him do a damage total of 17,844, just a little bit below the Festival Kaneki. Like I've said before, this Light Haise is one of the exceptions when premium units are either better or on par. In his case, he's on par with most other festival units. As I've stated before, this Haise is an amazing support unit to buff the allies around him, as well as add to the combo count, and to top things off, make it easier to break the enemies so his team can continue doing even more damage, continuing the combo even further. He is not meant to be used to deal damage, but more so to help you keep combos going for the rest of your team. Now the big question comes, will I be summoning on the Festival banner? And the answer to that is yes. I personally will be summoning on the Festival banner. However, I'm not going all the way up to step 7. I'll be stopping at 5, mainly because these units will be coming back in the unfeatured pool in future Festival banners, so I might get a chance to get them again during those times, so I don't necessarily want to go all in per se, even though the Dark Arima is bonkers crazy good. Like, he is an amazing unit. However, for a lot of people, I do suggest maybe going to maybe like step 3 or step 5 and then just stopping there, get what you get, and don't throw a fit. I mean, again, I won't be able to stop you. This is just me personally, what I'm doing, what I think right now is probably the best for me, who's trying to stay as much as a free-to-play player as he can. So, if you enjoyed today's video, or today's analysis video, and you found the information helpful, feel free to leave a like down below because it helps me out greatly. Let me know that you guys are enjoying what I see. If you notice that I maybe stated anything wrong, feel free to correct me. I'll be able to make sure that I do better in future analysis videos to come. Speaking of future analysis videos, the next 2 units I will be analyzing will be the free-to-play intelligent Haise that we will be getting, well, that we already got during the first territory battle, as well as the free-to-play Dark Kaneki that we got as a reward for the territory battle. If you know a place where I can easily find unit stats and abilities and such, please feel free to link me down in the description below, because it will help me out greatly for future analysis videos to come, so that way I can try to get these out a bit faster, maybe before the Festival banner actually comes out, at the very least the day of the Festival banner, because I originally wanted to get this up the day of, but the information was scarce, so I had to do some digging, watch some summoning videos as it was all going on, and that's how I got majority of this information. But without further ado, I'm DragonTamerRuiz. This was a Tokyo Ghoul Rebirth unit analysis video. Goodbye. Hello, welcome to the end of the video. While you're here, why not check the 2 videos here right in front of you, and if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel. Also, don't forget to follow my Twitter, link down in the description below, for all future updates. Goodbye!